All right, we're talking about confidence building today. So one of the things people say is that place can be a confidence building skill. And a lot of owners look at me and go, why? Because all you're doing is asking them to get up on something. Well, let me show you. If I ask her to get up on something a little bit weird, this chair is a little bit wobbly. She did exactly what I was about to tell her. Juno, here. Yes! I'm holding it for her so it's less wobbly than before. Free! Good. We can build some confidence in the fact, one, in her physical ability. Oh, good girl, yes. One, in her physical ability. You're not in a command. Juno, here. I'm gonna let it move a little more. Yes. And two, in the fact that I will not put her on anything or ask her for anything that's too scary. Free. Same thing will go later, where if she sees something scary in the distance and she's panicking about it, if I ask her to come, I will never ask her to come closer to or come up to whatever it is that she's scared of right at that moment. We'll work through it in other ways. There are tons of different ways to do that, but I'm not gonna ask her to hold a place while a motorcycle goes by if she's terrified of motorcycles. Same way, if you're scared of a spider, I'm not gonna drop a spider on your face. So, one of the ways that place can do that is teaching her that I'm not gonna put her in that kind of situation while building that little bit of physical confidence and that repetition of, hey, she's not gonna put me on something that's dangerous. And this is not 100% transferable skill. So this confidence building, anything we talk about with confidence building, is going to be something that you are going to have to work with her as well to make sure that you are that safe spot for her. Let's do it again. Juno, here. Yes. Ah, here. One of the neighbor's dogs barking. It's got her a little distracted. Juno. I can help her out a little. Keeping it from moving. Juno, here. Ah, here. Yes. Free. There we go. And sometimes we have to adjust as we go. Sometimes she'll do it great a couple times, and then she'll need a little extra help again. This kind of progress, especially with confidence, is not linear. Dogs will have random periods where they go, whoop, I gotta backtrack. Same thing that humans do a lot of the time. So we always have to be cognizant of that and respect it. Juno, here. Yes. Now we can work on some harder outside reps. This is one of the commands you'll see a lot. Ah. Here. Because it's one of the easiest for her to process that she's getting into and out of it. Yes. I could tell she was about to make a mistake, so those are the times when... Free. So those are the times when you can reward her before she's made the mistake. So if you see her face going, and she's thinking about getting up, you can reward the fact that she didn't and catch her before she makes the mistake and then release her as you see fit. Good girl. Then the other thing is we're going back to no word, but we're working on her down out here. Yes. Free. Good. Yes. Free. Good girl. Let's do two more. Ready. Yes. Free. See how she's almost beating it? Yes. Free. Good girl. Good jobs. Good jobs. All right. We're gonna go work on some recall in the yard, and then we'll call that it for our morning session. Juno, come. Yes. So here's one thing I see with dogs a lot is she did what I asked. She automatically moved over and she did what I asked because I've got the leash on. She knows I'm gonna hold her accountable, but you saw her walk right by me. That means she did not care about the reward. She was doing it out of habit, not out of desire for the reward. And there's an important piece there with motivation, where if you see that she's doing that a few times, a few reps in a row, then 1, she might not be ready to work yet. 2, you might have asked her for too many things in a row. If she's like, hey, I'm done. You've asked me to come 70 times now and I'm bored. I just want to go sniff whatever it is I want to sniff. With motivation, sometimes it might be that your reward isn't valuable enough. Like if I've got some extra little bonus snacks. These are the Instincts freeze-dried raw kibble, so that it's nutritionally balanced but extra yummy for her. She works really well for her kibble anyway, but that would be something you might notice if she's like, okay, I came because you asked, because that's what I'm supposed to do when you ask, but I don't care about the reward. I just want to get back to doing whatever it is I want to do. Those are times to pay attention to what's going on and adjust your training or what you're doing at that moment as needed. If she was doing this out in a park, when it was the first couple minutes getting to a park, that would mean I would leave her on a leash and not let her off leash yet because she's not ready to focus. Right now, she just wants to chew grass, so I'm gonna let her do whatever it is she wants to do. I have snacks. If her tummy's, keep an eye on her in case some dogs just like to eat grass, because some dogs eat grass because their stomachs hurt and it helps them with that. And if that's the case, I've got some pumpkin puree, or I can give her some peppermint, because peppermint does really great with that for dogs. Just one tiny little leaf and that's it. Juno, come. Oh, she's curious. Good boy, Jax. Yes. Good, Jax. Good boy. Good girl, Juno. Look at you, girl. Yeah. All right. We are working on some food distractions today. Juno, here. Yes. So she gets a handful of food for staying on there. Take one piece and put it next to my foot. Yes. Good. Yes. Add a couple. Yes. Good girl. doesn't even seem to have any inclination to go grab it. Yes! Good girl. The one we were working on the other day was bouncing a ball because she doesn't really care about that a whole lot either. The important thing with this ball is making sure it doesn't go hit her. Good girl. Good job. Yes! And then my job over the next couple days is to have longer periods in between those white yeses. Now she's thinking about it. So what I'll do is yes! Pick it back up and feed it to her in command. Beautiful. Good girl. Free. Good job. Good job. Yeah, should we do some DOWN practice? She's like, no, I like that one. Juno, down. Yes. Free. Good girl. Let's do it again. Let me get my other hand ready with food. Juno, down. Yes. Even dropped a piece of food and she doesn't care. Free. That was bad timing on my part on the free because she was already kind of hunching up, getting ready to stand up. But that was pretty good, girl. The other thing we can work on is her following a lure without the food. Juno. She's like, I just want to do this one. Yes! See, nothing in my hands. Nope, you gotta get in down. All right, free. That was a little confusing for her. Juno, down. Yes. Free. Beautiful. Lure came from the hand without food, delivered her food with the other hand. Beautiful, beautiful.